Good morning. Today is going to be day 9 of the pool refinish startup. I was going to show you the pool. Water is looking perfectly fine this morning. It's been perfectly clear. We're getting our numbers in really good shape. So let's go over today's water testing and a little recap of yesterday. Now, yesterday, we went over our numbers for day 8. We've got our chlorine to be about 3 parts per million. Our pH, we tuned it into 7.2. Our alkalinity is 80 parts per million. Right now, that's the sweet spot, so we won't be testing alkalinity again for a little while. Our calcium was at 260 parts per million. That's a great number for this stage of the game, so we're not going to be testing calcium again. And my CYA, or stabilizer, was about 38 to 40. That's right where we want it for now, using the liquid chlorine or the shock as sanitizer. So we're not going to do anything with that. So having said that, we are just going to be testing chlorine and pH today. I'm interested to see what the chlorine reading is going to be, but I'll be right back. I got to go get my water sample. Okay, we've got our water sample. Now, normally what I do is I'll fill this up a couple of times to rinse them out from yesterday, so I'm going to do that. You won't see that. It's a little off screen here, but there they are. I'm rinsing them out. So on our chlorine test, we're going to fill the line up to the 9 mark, which is right here. That's a little too much. That's right on the 9. Now for a chlorine test, we're going to take 5 drops of R001 and 5 drops of R002. We're going to shake it up and we're going to get the reading. So 5 drops of the 001 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, interesting. And then 5 drops of the R002. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're just going to mix this up. This is what's happening right now. We're going to mix this up, and then we're going to take a reading of it. Right. Now my reading is saying I'm between 5 and 10 parts per million. That's kind of the way I'm reading it. I'm kind of looking at it as being around here for the match. So that means my chlorine is still a little bit on the high end. That means my stabilizer is working. The chlorine I put in yesterday is staying. So as of right now, with the chlorine level of that, because I really want to be more like 3 parts per million, and I'm pretty close to that, right? I'm pretty close to that. But I'm more like in the 5 to 10 range. So I am going to hold off on putting any chlorine in the pool today, at least for right now. I'll test this later in the day, and if it needs an adjustment, we'll make it then. But I'm thinking I will not need an adjustment. Probably at this point, all my stabilizer or CYA has dissolved in the water. So today my chlorine reading, let me just make a note of it. We're on day 9. And it is 518. I just put chlorine. There's probably, what did I say it was? 5 to 10. 5 to 10 parts per million. We're not going to check alkalinity because that's holding from yesterday. It's been solid. We're not going to check calcium. We're not going to check CYA. The next thing we're going to check is the pH, because that's an extremely important value right now in the pool cycle that we're in. So on this, we're going to fill it almost to the top, to the 44 line. And I'll be honest with you, I was really nervous about doing the pool startup, big time. I didn't think I had the ability, and I was, quite frankly, scared to do it. But after a couple of days, I was like, okay, this isn't so bad. I can master this, and I can deal with it. Now, right up to the 44 line, right? Now we're going to check our important value of pH. We'll put our chlorine test back. And for the pH, we're going to need 5 drops of R004. One, two, three, 4, 5. This tube is kind of big, so you do have to cap this one. And then we'll mix her up and see what it says. I'm going to take a look at it in the sun. And my pH is a little low. It looks like it's probably about 7.0. So I am not going to add anything to the pH, because that's going to be coming up on its own. I'm going to go check to see if I actually have any pH increaser, so I'll be right back. I actually do have a small amount of pH increaser left. I'm going to ask ChatGPT Pro what I should do. My pool pH is 7.0 today. Should I wait or add increaser? It says I would raise the pH slightly rather than just waiting. Best option, because my alkalinity is at 80, would not use a large amount of baking soda. Instead, use soda ash, sodium carbonate, which is what is in this jar right here. Add about 10 to 12 ounces by weight. That's probably what's in here. Dissolve in a bucket first if possible. Add slowly with pump running. This should gently move you back into the low 7s without overshooting alkalinity. Do not leave a fresh plastic pool sitting at 7 for an extended period, because aggressive water can pull calcium from the surface. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of this. We're going to go dissolve it in a bucket, and we'll take it from there. So I'm going to get a little bucket of pool water and put some of that pH increaser in it. And that was all dissolved. And that's it. So as you saw today, we did not need to add any chlorine, and we did not need to add any acid. But we did need to bring our pH up a little bit because it was around 7.0. So I used very little pH increaser. Normally I won't do that again. I had put a couple of drops of acid in last night before bedtime, so that probably dropped it a little bit too low. And probably by noon it would have been back up in a respectable level, but I'm just following the instructions I have. So that's it for day 9 on the new pool startup. I want to thank you for watching. The water looks phenomenal, and continue to post every day until we get to day 28, and then we can turn our heater back on and put our pool vacuum in and get that going. Thanks for watching.